Accelerated learning program in this school. It started in February this year, 2019. Currently, we have got 100 learners. So far as a school, we have seen there has been a very tremendous impact on the children. Previously, we had so many children who could not be able to read. And indeed, all these children who could not be able to read, mostly they could not come to school every day. But because of the program which has been started, the accelerated learning, it has now helped the children to find that absenteeism cases has reduced so drastically.
We have teacher assistants whom the ZZ Africa have been supporting right from the onset of the program. And because of the progress, because of the benefits, we have encouraged even the regular teachers to adopt that model. These sessions, we do them very early in the morning before the normal classes begin or late in the evening.
Wanafunzi ambao wamefika hadithi tumeunda reading clubs. Tuko na storybook program ilituletea. Tulikuwa tunatumia same materials last term, this term tunatumia same materials. So wanafunzi wanakuwa bored. Enjoy lesson, lakini ile literacy, at least they are eager to learn because they are new materials.
Kabla sijaanza hii program sikujua kusoma hata kuandika, na saizi najua kusoma na kuandika.
Saa hii tangu aingie kwa hii program nimeona utofauti, naweza jisomea pamoja na kutunga maneno.
We look forward to building a culture of reading with the schools we have partnered with. And this is in form of strengthening libraries and a reading culture. So as we move forward, even as we expand to 20 more schools, we would want to have activities that are school-led and reading activities that are fully operationalized for the children to be able to build their fluency. We need to support them to a level where they can get it through the library component.
The children are now enjoying. At least you can find them, they are coming to school every day.
Imagine a school that offers a child international standards and exposure. A school where every child is given opportunities way beyond their dreams. A school heavily invested in infrastructure, hardware, and software. A school that restores hope and is well adjusted to your child's special needs. A school with a holistic approach and invests in leaders. Well, such a school exists.
All the students here are sponsored, so they don't have to pay school fees or find money for the uniform and stationery and everything. So everything is provided by the school.
The admission process is trying to identify students with potential. They have to be from economically deprived backgrounds as well, because we pay all of the fees here. We don't ask parents to pay anything.
KBC Foundation Academy is a transformational center.
First that made me choose the KBC Foundation Academy. When I read through the prospectus and I was convinced this is the place that I'm supposed to be.
I'm in a place where I'm free. I'm given every facility that can make my life better, not only my life, but even where I come from.
Our core values, CLARE simply means curiosity, leadership, accountability, innovation, responsible citizenship, and excellence.
All the staff use iPads and MacBooks to prepare the lessons, and the presentation in the classroom is through Apple technology as well.
In iPad, one can exercise on online quizzes, and it makes learning just wonderful.
We are witnessing an evolution where the kids that are born these days can use a cell phone before they can speak. They're wired to know how to use technology. If you use that, which they know, it will enhance their learning.
We are also involved in entrepreneurial activities. We have students who are doing, for example, shaving. Others, like the girls, even that they are making jewelries, they're also paid.
The academy came up with the idea of the debit card to help us learn how to manage ourselves and also know how to manage our money.
I think all staff are incredibly proud of, what we are giving the students. And after all, we're actually here for the students, not for ourselves.
M-Pesa Foundation Academy aims to provide holistic education, ensuring all our children receive the best education and thus bringing forth a new generation of leaders.
Hello, my name is James Katere, the head of I&M Foundation. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce you to I&M Foundation. I&M Bank's commitment to its shared value agenda endeavors to improve the quality of life in our society. In this regard, the bank, through the foundation's strategic theme of education and skills development, environment conservation, enabling giving, and economic empowerment, has been partnering with various organizations to support projects geared towards the social economic development of our society. The Chinese have a proverb: if you are planning for a year, sow rice. If you're planning for a decade, plant trees. If you're planning for a lifetime, educate people. And I&M has been providing secondary school scholarships to over 230 students and will be looking forward to supporting another over 40 students who will be joining Form 1 this year in July 2021. In addition, I&M has been providing more than 55 tertiary education scholarships. So let us focus on one of our tertiary education scholarship programs, and that's our program with Strathmore University. I&M Bank has spearheaded a scholarship program with the Strathmore University that has benefited bright but needy students since 2010. And I'm proud to note that the beneficiaries of this scholarship program have continued to make significant impact in society and have ventured into various careers spanning from the academia to actuarial science to banking. In fact, some of them are actually working with I&M Bank, to public relations, to auditing, journalism, risk management, to mention a few. Last year, just before the COVID pandemic hit, I&M Bank Foundation, through its foundation, enhanced its partnership with Strathmore University by providing additional education scholarships to 15 bright but needy students. But this scholarship were added with a new twist. What's the twist, you may ask? Each of our bright scholars are required to carry out a community project during the duration of their scholarship. This is an opportunity to build them in a holistic manner, as well as helping them to give back to society in a way they are paying forward for their scholarship. The scholars can partner with others in their community project, but must be part of the leadership of their project. And with this approach, we seek to build scholars who can be community leaders with a heart for the society, with proven skills that are not just academic, but practical, that would transform Kenya and beyond. We at I&M Foundation look forward to partnering with other like-minded organizations in transforming Kenya through education. As Vince Lombardi said, the difference between a successful person and others is not the lack of strength, nor the lack of knowledge, but rather the lack of will. Through I&M Foundation, we're building a community of young people that have the will to make a lasting impact in their generation. Thank you very much.
After completing my primary school education, then the results came out, but I was stuck because I didn't know where the school fees will come from. We started searching for the scholarship. My head teacher told us about the KBC Foundation. We also filled the form, and as I went through the interview, I was picked.
Since 2013, we have sponsored 240 students, where 40 are actually persons living with disabilities. We take care of the tuition fees. In addition to this, we provide the learning materials, the books that are required over the 4 years. We provide school uniform, so we will buy them school uniform in the Inform 1 and again in the Inform 3. But over and above that is that we match each student with a mentor who will basically be our branch manager, who will walk the students through life skills, who will teach them about character, and so that even as they come out of school, they become out as better persons in the society.
That mentorship has given me the courage and the drive to keep on pursuing and doing more.
This year we have had a very good success story with the students. We had 340 students. 50 of them have scored A's and A-. 90% of them have been able to transition to university. A very good success story, and it tells us that we are achieving our goals as a bank, where we are very keen to just ensure that everybody has access and there is inclusivity in terms of education.
I want to pursue medicine and surgery and hopefully specialize in neurosurgery. It's a way of giving back and helping more people. My dad has been suffering from cancer. I want to achieve my future, become that doctor that may be able to help people with such conditions.
This year we have launched our apprentice program, and the apprentice program is basically to absorb the A performers, the top performers, and encourage them. And what we will be doing is that we will be distributing them across our branches, where they will start to have a feel and look of how it feels to work in a bank, just to understand the systems, the departments that are there, just to start preparing them for their careers as they go ahead in terms of how it will look like when they start working.
To overcome inequality and enhance economic growth, it is vital that we deliberately seek and support the means which improve the livelihoods of the poor and marginalized. Improving access to education is considered the surest way of achieving this goal. Kenzen contributes to the pool of trained and competent manpower necessary to build a vibrant economy and transform Kenya into a middle-income economy by the year 2030. Through the Kenzen Education Scholarship, the Kenzen Foundation offers learning opportunities for bright but needy students, both in secondary and universities, from communities living around the company's power stations. Scholarships awarded are tenable for the duration that the student time in the study.
I'm much grateful. I'm much obliged for they have supported my education in high school. I really appreciate Kenzen Foundation for the far they have taken me. I can see as it not being for them, I don't know where I could be, because my mother alone could not have meant it for me.
From sponsoring the initial group of 14 in 2005, the scholarship has benefited over 1,000 secondary and university students, of course, ensuring that this opportunity brings a professional pool of professional expertise.
After I completed high school, got an A-. I didn't have school fees to go to the university, but I heard that Kenzen was offering scholarships. 1 year later, when I was in school, I got a phone call and I was offered a 4-year scholarship.
In Form 4, I had to do my best to top, and then Kenzen saw the strength and they gave me the scholarship. After that, I graduated from Maseno in 2012 and I managed to get a job with University of Nairobi, HIV Capacity Building Fellowship.
As a foundation, we are extremely proud of our scholarship recipients and impressed by the steady rising of the sponsored students' mean score annually.
Kenzen Foundation gave me a chance. High school, they paid my high school. They pay my high school fees. They paid on time. I never go home. I'm never chased away by the school.
Additionally, the foundation executes a 3-day annual mentorship scholarship program for all educational beneficiaries who are cancelled on their academia and career guidance through practical motivational exercise. Kenzen Education Scholarship Program demonstrates the high value that the company places on empowering a generation with adequate skills and know-how. This will ultimately make our country enjoy a thriving economy to sustain a strong society free from burden of poverty and social injustice.
Thank you for this opportunity to be able to speak about the Family Group Foundation. My name is Damaris Givenji, and I work for the foundation as a senior programs manager. I will give a brief about the scholarship program that we do. The Family Group Foundation Scholarship Programs aims to contribute to the long-term development needs of the poorest and most vulnerable families, and of course in line with the strategic objectives of the foundation. The purpose of the scholarship program is to provide top-performing and high-potential students from very vulnerable and poor households a chance to access secondary school education. Since inception, the foundation has supported a total of 535 scholars. A Treasure study conducted recently revealed that 92% of the sponsored scholars joined the university. In the just released KCSE 2020 results, we had 44 scholars, we had 20 girls and 24 boys who successfully completed their secondary school education. 37 out of the 44 scored C+ and above, and therefore they will be able to join the various universities. The foundation, in its effort to reposition itself for business growth and greater social impact, is currently developing post-high school pathways for its sponsored scholars in order to ensure 100% self-reliance for its beneficiaries. The foundation is also increasing its collaboration at the county level and has therefore established county-based selection panels consisting of key government departments, including the Ministry of Interior Coordination of National Government, the county government, the Ministry of Education, the Department of Children's Services, the religious leaders, as well as Kenya Primary Schools Head Teachers Association. In the first phase of this repositioning, the program targets a total of 110 scholars selected from Bungoma, Kisumu, Uasin Gishu, Nakuru, Kiambu, Murang'a, Nyeri, Meru, Makueni, Kajiado, and Mombasa. Thank you so much for listening to me, and we look forward to a fruitful engagement. Thank you.
Tayari is a Swahili word and, interestingly, a Hindi word that means ready. Tayari is preparing children, is getting children ready for primary school.
The Tayari program is a collaboration with the Kenya government where we seek to develop a cost-effective and scalable curriculum. To do this, we have done a pilot in 4 counties.
Tayari comes in to support the government systems through provision of instructional materials, through formal training for teachers, and through continuous capacity building of teachers.
We have developed teachers' guides and corresponding learner workbooks. Every teacher gets 1 math book, 1 language book, and learners also get 1 as well.
I can see a change between me of yesterday and me of today.
The teacher's guide has from the beginning to the end of the lesson well prepared, and it gives you time to prepare for what you need to do.
We developed the training methodology for teachers as well as coordinators.
For this training, I didn't have much confidence as I do now. They're still young, they have to learn a lot of things, and I think with Tayari, they're really developing well.
The longitudinal study has been finding the learning outcomes are very good. We continue to follow these children into primary school where we are testing their reading and their mathematical skills.
It's my hope that the benefits that Tayari has accrued can be scaled up to all the counties within the country of Kenya and hopefully to other countries in the region and far beyond.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Perez Obonyo. I'm the principal of Garus Institute of Child Health and Research, which is an affiliate of Garus Children's Hospital. Our task is to capacity build for the hospital as well as the country and region at large. Started in 1999 with pediatric advanced life support, the institute has grown exponentially and now offers a range of pediatric-related courses and a few general ones. We major on pediatric and pediatric critical care nursing, both higher national diploma meant for nurses who want to specialize in child health care. The intakes for these two are in April and September every year. Other courses include diploma in nursing, certificate in emergency medical technician, as well as pediatric phlebotomy, European pediatric advanced life support, pediatric initial life support, and other than that, we also offer first aid training for individuals and groups. Thank you.